This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And he's being shifted off it.
Right, Scholes.
Picked out, chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Thuram herring after the ball here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So, a breakthrough already.
He is just caressing the ball.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. And this is Batistuta.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Iniesta.
Serginho.
Now it's Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
They've got a corner here.
And we have our very first corner.
Del Piero with the short one.
That's been cut out, well played.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now.
Serginho.
And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Maldini eases him off the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Owen.
Tries to pass.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Sao Paulo are back on level terms.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
15 minutes till half-time.
Well read, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Owen. Delicate ball. And the finish!
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Conte. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Owen. Rodri. Vieri. Looking for a run-up. Del Piero. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that's definitely not his best. It's going to be another throw. Probing pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. And Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Serginho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baresi does really well there, he is strong. Driving on and making good progress. Iniesta. Serginho, given the lift of his goal, dink through. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half then, just getting going. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. Baresi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Del Piero.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Conte. Lovely feet. That's a good run down the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Iniesta. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Calm, getting this one clear. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And this is Vieri. Great vision. Serginho. Iniesta. And it's Serginho. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vieri gets...
Great chance! He has done it! And they get themselves in front!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment.
And he shoots!
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Del Piero. Baresi. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's Neymar!
So close to drawing level.
Neymar clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Neymar goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Sao Paulo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the chance, surely! I think we're just about done here. And it's Batistuta. Serginho. Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
And here's Vieri.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Batistuta.
Hazard charging forward, the ball...
Hazard! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Cannavaro. Look at the space here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Owen.
Face to face, and the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous.
Up he goes!
That has been knocked clear. Now it's Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's come to nothing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Del Piero. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Batistuta!
The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Batistuta had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vieira.
Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish?
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Conte. And he's picked out the run. A heavy challenge. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thiago. That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Now it's Owen. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Maldini. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Del Piero. Del Piero tries looking up for options on the left. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Sao Paulo finding their passes. And it's Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Nice interception, well timed. Scholes. Conte. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through, takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well measured. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao
And the
estádio.
second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Maldini. Not the most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Neymar. Batistuta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir...
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Serginho really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Del Piero, Serginho, and Azar. And it's Serginho. Neymar has created one goal already. And that has left him in a heap. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bout of passing here. Shoots! Cleared without complication. Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. Spread it left. Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substituição em campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Deixando o campo para a entrada.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero is onto this, and he's on his way! Big chance! Schneider, that's a little off target. For Iniesta. 75 minutes played. Iniesta. Del Piero. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider. Iniesta. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Del Piero. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro. Iniesta. And it's Schneider. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Vieira.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Picked out brilliantly. Baresi deals with that comfortably. That's really well cleared. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Well, played right into his path. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begling.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Now, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's played it long. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And this is Batistuta. It's a sharp pass.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh no, this does not look good. Serginho. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's through here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe, and he's lost, and he shoots! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Neymar. Vieri. Serginho. Showing great feet there. He might be in here. Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's surging through. Chance! It's in!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and
He's having a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rodri. And it's Conte. And this is Vieri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Strong running down that left flank. And here's a player who has defined a generation. That's a little off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's the...
Mbappe! Del Piero. To Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
And a chance!
just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Now it's Vieri.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Goes for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And this is Vieri, probing pass. Messi. Pass is just off target. And it's Serginho. Owen. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. And the counter is on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Conte. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieri. And that interception was most necessary. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rodri. Vieri. Rodri. And it's Messi. And he's found the way. And Messi! Neymar looking for a runner. Batistuta gets into a good position. Owen. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. And he's running through. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieri's cross. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him. Some resolute defending there. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just eases him off the ball. Messi takes control of it and he's shapes to shoot!
Substituição em campo.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 13. Neymar. Camisa 10.
Modric with the short one. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Camisa 7. Substituição.
Cannavaro. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a good ball through. Loose ball now. And the shot! It's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Del Piero. Haaland. Maradona. He's picked his way through. He gets big. He's kicked it out just. Modric.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Modric. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? It's hit the upright. Thuram. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Senhoras
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough together.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Conte goes long. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. He's had it taken off him. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta cuts it out. Now it's Yamal. He's in space and looking for options. He slid. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! So it is still 0-0. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Out again for a throw-in.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, Neymar! There it is! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want...
Great chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham powering forward here. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. And Mendes. Now Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold. 15 minutes till half-time. Now this could be a...
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's good running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Conte. And Del Piero!
He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. Cannavaro has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Can he get it through?
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
He's having a shot!
And that should get the job done. Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe.
Can he finish?
Well,
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 13.
And we're off again.
Neymar. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 15.
Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. And it's Kimmich. Cruzeiro finding their passes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quality ball.
this is the time you need that pace.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Vieri. That's a cute ball. And he welcomes it in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Scholes tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over,
It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe.
Cruzeiro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieri gets flagged offside. Del Piero with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. And Del Piero! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Torres finds himself offside. Now it's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a good look here, so the perfect chance to get one back. He's having a go. He has kept it out. What great reactions.
shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go back, shapes to shoot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kimmich brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Eder Militao. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. Foden. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich gets it away. Kimmich. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale. That has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Saliba. And it's Kimmich. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Conte. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's a dangerous ball. Picked out brilliantly. Backward it goes. Fernando Torres. Now it's Del Piero. That ball looks a good one. And this is Del Piero. He is through. And Del Piero!
Del Piero made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
This could be their final throw of the dice. So, third corner of the game. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.